16 alarming signs your blood sugar is high. Are you aware of the quiet yet alarming signs that your blood sugar might be high? Understanding how to spot high blood sugar, known as hyperglycemia, could be a game changer for your health, especially if you're managing diabetes or prediabetes. Ignoring these early warning signs could lead to serious complications, so it's crucial to stay informed. In today's video, we'll explore the 16 common symptoms of high blood sugar that might be sneaking up on you. From the obvious to the more subtle signs, we'll explore how to spot them early, what risks they pose, and the steps you can take to keep your blood sugar levels in check. Let's get empowered with the knowledge to take control of your health and prevent complications before they start. 1. Increased thirst. If you're constantly reaching for your water bottle and still feeling dehydrated, it might be more than just thirst. It could be a sign of high blood sugar. Wondering why this happens? When blood sugar levels rise, your kidneys increase urine production to get rid of the extra glucose. This process, called osmotic diuresis, makes you lose more fluids, which leads to dehydration. That persistent thirst is your body's way of telling you that it needs more water to compensate for the fluid loss and help restore balance. This symptom isn't just a minor inconvenience. Long-term high blood sugar can also lead to worsening dehydration, which can aggravate other diabetes-related issues. If left unmanaged, high blood sugar can cause serious problems like kidney damage, heart issues, and nerve damage. The constant thirst is a red flag that you need to take action to avoid these complications. 2. Frequent urination. Do you notice that you are constantly running to the bathroom and feel like you can't get a break? It might be more than just a minor annoyance. It could be a sign that your blood sugar levels are too high. But why does high blood sugar lead to so many bathroom trips? It's all about the same process, which causes increased thirst, called osmotic diuresis. When there's extra glucose in your urine, it pulls more water out of your body, making you urinate more. Plus, your kidneys are working extra hard to filter out the excess glucose, which adds to the volume of urine you produce. This constant urination can also lead to dehydration, making you feel even thirstier and pushing you to drink more, which then leads to even more trips to the bathroom. For those managing diabetes, there are a few things you can do to handle this symptom. First, keep an eye on your blood sugar levels to make sure they're staying in a healthy range. Drinking plenty of water is also important to stay hydrated and help manage frequent urination. 3. Fatigue. Feeling tired all the time is something many of us deal with, but when that fatigue becomes persistent or severe, it might be a sign that something more serious is going on, like a problem with your blood sugar. Here's how blood sugar and fatigue are connected. Blood sugar, or glucose, is a key source of energy for your body. Insulin, a hormone from your pancreas, helps keep your blood sugar levels in check. When blood sugar isn't managed well, it can lead to feelings of extreme tiredness. Conditions like diabetes and hypoglycemia, low blood sugar, are often behind this kind of fatigue. So, what are some signs that your fatigue might be linked to blood sugar issues? One big red flag is feeling exhausted no matter how much rest you get. If you're constantly tired after everyday activities or after a full night's sleep, it could be a sign of a blood sugar problem. Another clue is feeling unusually tired after eating. This might happen if your body overreacts to food by producing too much insulin, which can cause a quick drop in blood sugar levels and leave you feeling drained. 4. Blurred vision. Can often be one of the first signs that your blood sugar levels are off, especially if you have diabetes or prediabetes. While it might seem like a small annoyance, like you need a new pair of glasses or you've been staring at a screen too long, blurred vision can be a serious warning that something's not right with your blood sugar. Understanding this link is crucial because high blood sugar can lead to significant complications if it isn't managed properly. So, how exactly does high blood sugar mess with your vision? When your blood sugar levels are high, glucose affects the structures in your eyes, particularly the lens and the retina. This can cause blurred vision in a couple of ways. Sometimes, blurred vision might be temporary, appearing only when your blood sugar levels are high, but it can also be persistent if the problem isn't addressed. Either way, it's important to treat blurred vision as a serious sign and work on stabilizing your blood sugar as soon as possible. 5. Slow healing. If you've noticed that your cuts and scrapes are taking longer to heal than they normally would, it might be a sign that your blood sugar levels are too high. This issue is often associated with diabetes or prediabetes. When blood sugar levels are elevated, your body's ability to heal wounds can be significantly impaired. One of the main reasons for slow healing is that high blood sugar can reduce blood flow to the injured areas. This diminished circulation means that wounds don't receive the necessary oxygen and nutrients needed for quick recovery. Additionally, elevated blood sugar can weaken your immune system, making it more difficult for your body to fight off infections and properly repair injuries. Another factor is nerve damage, which can occur with high blood sugar levels. This nerve damage might prevent you from feeling pain or noticing injuries, leading to delays in seeking treatment. If you're experiencing slow healing wounds, it's important to have your blood sugar levels checked and consult with your healthcare provider. 6. Unexplained weight loss. If you've suddenly lost weight and can't figure out why, it could be a sign of a serious health issue, including high blood sugar. This is especially important to consider if the weight loss is significant and happens quickly. High blood sugar is often linked to diabetes, particularly type 1 diabetes, but it can also be a factor in type 2 diabetes. Here's why high blood sugar might cause you to lose weight. When glucose builds up in your bloodstream instead of being absorbed by your cells, your body can't use it for energy. To make up for this, it starts breaking down fat and muscle for fuel. So even if you're eating normally or even more due to feeling hungrier, you might still lose weight. If you're experiencing unexplained weight loss along with other symptoms of high blood sugar, it's important to see a doctor. They can run some tests to see if diabetes or prediabetes might be the cause. Early detection and treatment are crucial to preventing further health problems. 7. Dry mouth. If you've been experiencing a dry mouth that just won't go away, it could be more than just a minor issue. Often, this persistent dryness can be a sign of high blood sugar, which is commonly associated with diabetes or uncontrolled blood sugar levels. Recognizing this symptom early is crucial because it can help you address the problem before it leads to more serious health concerns. Here's the scoop: when your blood sugar is high, your body tries to get rid of the excess glucose by making you urinate more. This process can lead to dehydration, which in turn makes your mouth feel dry. Saliva is super important for your oral health. It helps with digestion, cleans away food particles, and keeps your mouth's pH balanced. Without enough saliva, you're at a higher risk for oral health problems like infections, tooth decay, and gum disease. A dry mouth isn't just uncomfortable, it can signal more serious issues. For instance, chronic dry mouth increases the chances of cavities and gum disease, and persistent dehydration can lead to other health issues like kidney problems, electrolyte imbalances, and general fatigue. In severe cases, untreated high blood sugar can even lead to a dangerous condition called diabetic ketoacidosis, DKA, which is a serious medical emergency. 8. Itchy skin. If you've been dealing with persistent itchiness, especially if your skin feels dry or irritated, it's worth paying attention to. When your blood sugar is elevated, it can lead to a few different skin issues that are worth understanding. Want to know what's happening behind the scenes? High blood sugar levels can cause your body to lose fluids through increased urination, leading to dehydration. When your skin gets dry from this lack of moisture, it often becomes itchy. Additionally, high blood sugar can mess with your circulation over time, reducing blood flow to various parts of your body. This can cause skin to become more prone to irritation and itching. But that's not all. High glucose levels can also weaken your immune system, making your skin more susceptible to infections. Bacterial and fungal infections are more likely to occur and can lead to increased itchiness and discomfort. 9. Mood swings. Mood swings and irritability might seem like everyday issues, but they could be signs of fluctuating blood sugar levels. When your blood sugar levels are off, whether they're too high or too low, it can mess with your emotions. Here's why: blood sugar imbalances can impact how your brain functions and how well you regulate your emotions. For instance, if your blood sugar stays high for too long, it can leave you feeling tired and mentally sluggish. This fatigue can lead to frustration and irritability, making it hard to focus and handle everyday tasks. Elevated blood sugar can also trigger the release of stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones might make you feel more anxious, agitated, or even angry. Over time, this constant stress can build up and potentially lead to mood disorders like depression or chronic anxiety. People with diabetes, in particular, are at a higher risk of developing mood disorders because managing a chronic illness can add extra emotional stress. If you find yourself experiencing mood swings frequently or they seem to be getting worse, it might be a sign that your blood sugar levels need attention. 10. Difficulty concentrating. Can be a troubling sign, especially when it's linked to high blood sugar levels. Elevated blood sugar can disrupt your brain's ability to function properly in several ways. Glucose is the brain's main source of energy, and when blood sugar levels are too high, the brain struggles to use glucose effectively. This can lead to cognitive problems like difficulty concentrating, poor memory, and slower processing speeds. You might experience what's often called brain fog, which makes it hard to think clearly, organize your thoughts, or focus on tasks. Several factors contribute to this issue. Dehydration is one of them. High blood sugar can lead to excessive urination, which can cause your body to lose fluids. Fatigue and stress are also significant culprits. When your blood sugar levels are unstable, you might feel tired and irritable, which further impacts your concentration. Additionally, fluctuating energy levels can make it challenging to maintain focus throughout the day. 11. Numbness or tingling. In your hands, feet, legs, or arms, often referred to as peripheral neuropathy, can be a warning sign of long-term high blood sugar levels. This condition arises when elevated glucose levels cause damage to your nerves. Why does this happen? When blood sugar stays high for extended periods, it can harm your nerves, especially those in your extremities. Initially, you might notice a numb feeling or a pins and needles sensation in your hands or feet. This happens because high blood sugar disrupts the normal function of your nerves. Over time, this numbness can worsen and lead to a loss of sensation in the affected areas. This can make it harder to feel pain or changes in temperature, which is risky because unnoticed injuries can become infected. In severe cases, this could lead to complications like ulcers or even amputations. 12. Recurrent infections. If you're finding yourself battling infections more often, such as persistent urinary tract infections or bothersome skin infections, it could be a sign that your blood sugar levels are running high. Elevated glucose levels can take a serious toll on your immune system, making it much harder for your body to fend off these pesky infections. So, what's going on behind the scenes? High blood sugar can impair your immune system's ability to function effectively. When glucose levels are elevated, the body's white blood cells, the frontline defenders against pathogens, don't work as well. This impairment allows bacteria and viruses to thrive, increasing your susceptibility to infections. Studies show that high blood sugar can lead to reduced phagocytic activity of immune cells, meaning they're less capable of engulfing and destroying harmful microorganisms. Additionally, elevated glucose levels can create a more favorable environment for infections to thrive. This not only increases the likelihood of developing infections but also prolongs the time it takes for your body to recover, making it more common for infections to recur. 13. Skin changes. If you've noticed dark patches or spots on your skin, particularly around your neck or armpits, it's important to take notice. These dark patches can sometimes be a sign of insulin resistance and high blood sugar levels. This condition, known as acanthosis nigricans, occurs when your body consistently has elevated insulin levels, which can lead to noticeable changes in skin pigmentation. What's happening here is that high insulin levels trigger a response in your skin, causing it to develop these darkened areas. These patches often appear as velvety or darker than normal skin and can be a clue that your body is having trouble regulating blood sugar. It's more than just a cosmetic issue. It's a potential warning sign of underlying health problems, including diabetes. Recognizing these skin changes and taking action is crucial. If you see these dark patches, it's a good idea to consult with a healthcare provider. 14. Digestive issues. If you're dealing with digestive issues like bloating, frequent stomach upsets, or irregular bowel movements, it might be more than just a coincidence. It could be linked to high blood sugar levels. Elevated glucose can mess with your digestive system in a few ways, causing a range of uncomfortable symptoms. When blood sugar levels are consistently high, it can damage the nerves that control your digestive system, a condition known as diabetic neuropathy. This nerve damage can disrupt the normal contractions of the intestines, which are essential for moving food through the digestive tract. As a result, you might experience symptoms like bloating, constipation, or even diarrhea. In some cases, the slow movement of food through the gut can lead to a condition called gastroparesis. This condition makes it difficult for the stomach to empty properly, causing nausea, vomiting, and a feeling of fullness even after eating small amounts of food. Managing blood sugar levels is crucial to preventing or alleviating these issues. 15. Sweet-smelling breath. If you notice your breath has a sweet or fruity odor, especially if it's accompanied by other symptoms like excessive thirst, frequent urination, or fatigue, it's important to seek medical advice promptly. Sweet-smelling breath can be an early warning sign that your blood sugar levels might be out of control. But why does your breath smell sweet when blood sugar is high? When your blood sugar levels are extremely elevated, your body might start breaking down fat for energy instead of glucose. This process produces substances called ketones. Ketones can accumulate in the blood and give your breath a distinctive sweet or fruity aroma. This condition is known as diabetic ketoacidosis, DKA, and it's a serious complication that needs immediate medical attention. Don't ignore this symptom. Addressing it quickly can help prevent more severe health issues. 16. Excessive hunger. Feeling constantly hungry, no matter how much you eat, can be a sign of high blood sugar levels. This persistent hunger isn't just about having a big appetite, it's often a signal that something's off with your body's ability to manage glucose. When blood sugar levels are high, your body cells can't use glucose properly for energy. As a result, even though you're eating plenty, your cells are still hungry for fuel. This leads to the sensation of excessive hunger because your body is trying to get more energy from food. In addition, high blood sugar can affect hormones that regulate hunger and appetite. For example, insulin, which helps cells take in glucose, might not be working effectively. This insulin resistance can lead to more frequent and intense feelings of hunger as your body struggles to get the energy it needs. Understanding these 16 symptoms of diabetes is key to taking control of your health and well-being. Whether it's unusual thirst, frequent trips to the bathroom, feeling ravenously hungry, or blurry vision, each sign offers a glimpse into how your body is managing blood sugar levels. It's important to pay attention to these signals and take action. Consult a healthcare provider if you notice any of these symptoms. Effective diabetes management often requires a mix of lifestyle changes, medical care, and regular checkups. Remember, addressing these symptoms early can make a huge difference in your overall health. Thanks for watching. We hope you found this information eye-opening and useful. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. Stay tuned for more informational videos.